Hello, this is Steve at stevehufpphoto.com, and I am here this afternoon, this evening, today, whenever it is you're watching this, with something really cool. The Fuji X100 Black Limited Edition. Yes, I had one sent to me because I wanted to compare it against the brand new Leica X2, which you see right here. And the only way I could do that was to have an X100 on hand, and why not go for the black one, because the black special edition kit comes in this very nice box. That's not why I'm saying to get the black one, but the Fuji X100 actually has been improved quite a bit over the past few months with new firmware updates. So from what everybody has told me, that it now focuses so much faster and is much more pleasant to use. And if you order the black special edition, you're basically, first of all, you have to get it open. You're basically paying $200 to $300 more than you would if you went with the standard silver. But what you get for that $200 to $300 is the special black paint, the special packaging, and like I said, you're paying only $200 to $300 more because you do get quite a bit with this kit. You actually get a case. Here we go, I just opened it. Let's see what we can show here. You get the full Fuji leather case, the black special edition camera, a filter to protect your lens, and you get your lens hood as well. Now all of this stuff is extra when you buy the standard X100, but this, you get it all included. You also get, in another box, you get your limited edition certificate. This one is number 6,439 of 10,000, and it's signed on the back. And you also get your manual. You get a leather X100 strap. You get a cleaning cloth, it looks like, or a pouch of some kind, probably to hold your filters. You have your USB cable, your charger, and your battery, and your cable. So that's all in the second box. But I want to concentrate on what's in the first box so I can show you guys the camera itself. So here's the case. If you look at the case, you got your black leather, and the bottom is magnetic. So that snaps closed. So if you have the camera in here, it fully protects it, front and back and bottom. And you can put your strap in so the camera's fully protected at all times. Also, if you just want to use it as a half case, all you have to do is snap it off the bottom, and bingo, it's right there. You have a half case protector. So you go half case or full case, and it looks really sweet. It's black with the red velvety lining. Looks really nice. We also, let me open up the camera itself. This is the first time I'm removing it out of the box. So there we go, the X100 in all black. I have to say, it looks pretty damn sexy to me. I definitely like the look of this better than the silver version. And it's been a while since I've had an X100 in my hand. It feels more substantial than I remember. Next to the X2, which also feels nice and substantial. This feels about the same, if not a little more substantial, but it doesn't have a battery in it yet, and the X2 does. I would say, side by side, holding these right now, that the X100 feels a little more substantial. Size-wise, they're about the same length. They're about the same width. And height-wise, the X100 is a little taller. So actually, they're pretty much about the same size, except the X100 is a little bit taller. Other than that, they're pretty close. Which one looks better to you as far as cool factor goes? Not that it matters when taking photos, but I like both of these. I like the looks of the Leica and the black X100. The black X100's nice and stealthy. So, sorry about that. So what I want to know is, or what I want to see is, how this X100 competes head-to-head against the Leica X2. So let's take a quick look just at the bodies in this video. So here's the black X100. As you can see, all black, even the lens, the aperture dial. One thing you have on the X100 that you don't have on the X2 is you change the aperture manually, just like you would like a Leica M9 or an old manual lens. You change the aperture of the lens right here. So you can go to f2, which starts all the way at f2, to f16, or just auto. So you can actually go down to f2, and it will be a little faster than the f2.8 of the Leica X2. The dials up here, they're very easy to turn. That was one complaint I had with the X100. I felt they should have made these dials a little stiffer. The X2, they're actually stiffer, and you're not going to accidentally move. On the X2 from Leica, you have the same kind of setup. You have your buttons over here, your dial here, which feels a little more sturdier than the one on the Fuji. Your buttons up top, though, they're very firm. They're not going to accidentally move. So those feel really nice. You do have a pop-up flash on the Leica compared to the built-in flash, but there's no viewfinder on the X2. It's basically just simplicity at its finest right here, the Leica X2. Very simple camera. Set your aperture and shoot. You can go full manual, you can go aperture priority, you can do just shutter priority. Center focus point only. There's no fancy focusing tricks. It's a basic, simple camera that outputs amazing file quality. It starts at f2.8, and then you have your X100, which is a little more in the gizmos and gadgets department. You have more settings. You have an ND filter built in. You have video capability. You have the built-in optical and electronic viewfinder all in one. So it's got a little more features, but I want to see what the file quality will be like. So now I'm going to put the X100 black into the black case to see how it fits. Here it is in the black case, just the half case, the protector part of it. Seems to fit really well. Fits like a glove, actually. So it looks very attractive on the camera. If you just want a half case protecting it, this looks really nice. So let's put on the rest of the case, and it's just magnetic. It just flaps right over. So this is actually an excellent case. Fits the camera perfectly. If you have an X100, I can highly recommend the Fuji branded case because it fits really well, and this protects it old school style, just like an old RF rangefinder. Feels really nice and solid, actually. I like that. And this magnetic flap works really well. So you can shoot with it like this when you're out, and then you just close it right back up. There you go. So there it is, the Fuji X100 Black Special Edition, one of 10,000 made. The cost is $16.99. The original Fuji X100 is $11.99. So it's actually $400 more. But you get the case, which you have to pay like $124 if you were to buy it separately. You get the all the extras, the filters, the lens hood, and all of that, which is all extras when you're shooting the original X100. So you're going to spend a couple $100 more to get the all black special edition. If you're a fan of black cameras, it's worth it. If you're not, if you don't care, then it's not worth it. I love black cameras, so me, if I were to say I'm going to buy an X100, I would buy the black special edition. But that's just me. Again, some people like silver, some people don't care, some people don't need a case. I just think that for an extra $200, it's not that bad to get the black, even though, to be fair, Fuji really should offer it in black and silver at the same price. So in a way, they are kind of milking the customer. So look for, on my website at stevehuffphoto.com, look for the comparison coming up really soon between the Leica X1 and the Fujifilm X100. This is the one I've been waiting to see. Which one will do better with focusing, with image quality, and all of that fun stuff. And usability, that's very important. So thanks for watching this video on the Fuji X100 Black. And check back always to stevehuffphoto.com. Thank you.